Good morning, everyone. We're at the Gentech HQ. It's Friday, and you guys can see that most people are not working on Fridays. They take their little 3-day weekend, but that's why we keep on grinding and keep on scaling. In today's video, I want to discuss actually why most people succeed and the type of level that you have to put into your efforts to truly succeed. I'm going to touch on the fact of why most foreigners end up being successful in America and like all these other countries. But before I start with the video, I do need a cup of coffee, and I do have a quick sales call at 9 a.m.
It was all so simple. If I really want it, then I got it. More than profit, melanin glow. Watch me rise and flow. WV is home, made like stone. Cycle rolls. Boris bite till the time comes home. The studio calls and my line's not cold. And these uni walls got my mind.
Right, so like.
I think the first reason that most foreigners are truly successful in America, and it won't just be foreigners, but like anyone that has like some kind of trauma that they went through, is because of fear. They fear about going back to where they were, what their life looked like before. And when you truly fear of having what you had before, meaning maybe you didn't have enough money to pay all your bills and like put food on the table, pay for your car insurance, or the fear of, if I don't make it here, I have the chance of maybe going back to my country where maybe there's still like a war going on, whatever it is. Also, like, it's not just for like foreigners. If you had any kind of trauma in life where maybe you are from the US and maybe you didn't have money and maybe your parents separated and like life was hard, the fear of going back to that is a true motivator. And I think, to me, fear is a bigger kind of motivator than what I could achieve, kind of like my future goals. Because future goals is like, okay, having a Lambo, having a jet, like having a mansion, all those are cool, but it's like, I'm cool without it, right? But I'm not cool with not having money to buy food, or like not having money to pay rent, stuff like that. So the fact of like a lot of foreigners coming to America, where maybe there was a war, just like in Bosnia, and understanding that if they don't figure it out here, they're probably going to have to go back because they can't financially survive here. And going back is just not a place they want to be in. That is something that pushes us to this day. Like, even for me, where it's like, okay, I have like quarterly goals, annual goals for the business to grow. The only reason I still wanted to keep on scaling is because like I want to get it as far away as possible from where I was before, right? The fear of going back to where I was is so scary to me, where I'm like, I just want to keep on grinding so that like I know for a fact that I will never be in a position where I was before. And like, I didn't have a horrible life, right? I was born during war, but like I don't remember any of that. But coming to the States with like a single mom, and luckily she figured out life and like we were kind of well off. But it's just like the fear of like, you make whatever money you make, and then like separating the money according to what bills you need to pay, like how much you have to kind of spend on family and having fun and like all this and that. The fear of having to count every single dollar and understanding where it goes, and fear of maybe it doesn't end up working in America and we have to like go back. That's one of the biggest things that still like pushes me to this day, because I don't ever want to go back to where I was. Like, having to work a regular job and not being able to take vacations when I want, not being able to take care of my family, not being able to take care of friends, not being able to take care of a bill that comes in, maybe like is a big amount. Just like, for example, with the baby, there was a big bill paying for the labor, stuff like that. It's very nice when you can just be like, oh, 5K, no problem, 10K, no problem. Before, when I was working a regular job and like I was making like 3K, when you get those big bills, like it's a headache and it's worrisome. And then maybe your car breaks down, and then like rent is due, and then maybe you want to travel and take your family to Bosnia, but like you can't afford it. That's something that still pushes us to this day, especially me, where like I want to get as far away as possible from where I was, and I want to make sure that whatever I fear is a very small chance of ever happening. By the way, I did get something cool for Christmas, which is one of these camcorders. You probably wonder why the hell would I want one of these, but I wanted some like raw footage from this. So if I'm like recording, I actually want some of this because it just feels more retro, and it kind of brings back the OG days of recording, which I think is pretty cool. I can zoom in, zoom out, very easy. So it's not as high quality as this, but I think if I just incorporate a little bit of it into our YouTube videos, I think it'll be definitely a little bit more interesting, especially for the shots where like maybe I'm outside and just like in action. Hold on. What's your thoughts on this, bro?
What is this?
Camcorder. Hold up. Let me turn it on, bro. Get some content in here.
Bro, my hair is horrible right now. What do you mean content? We don't need no content.
We need content.
But I feel
Get
like...
the zoom in, bro. Look at this, bro.
Oh.
Damn, look at that boy. Look at that boy.
You know what's crazy? It's... How the hell did people keep their hands straight, dude?
That's the point.
Like, that's kind of hard.
It's supposed to feel more raw.
This is like a lot easier.
This has like a full stabilizer.
How do I turn it off?
What you most excited about next year, bro?
Honestly, just the fact that I already accomplished everything I want to accomplish.
Just keep on living life.
Just like chilling. I literally have and got everything that I want.
So today's video is about why you think foreigners are successful in America.
Okay.
You want to give me your top like reasoning why you think most foreigners are pretty well off in the States?
I would say like the biggest thing is that whenever they're, especially like the people that had businesses back home, like no matter how hard you work back home, like you're not making money. So like they come here and they work hard and they start making money and they're like, oh shit,
Pretty easy, huh?
let me work harder because now
Yeah.
my hard work is actually paying off. Like I think it's actually like them finally being rewarded after 10 plus years of getting absolutely nothing back home, and the only reason they started their business is because no one was hiring. You know what I mean? Like they didn't even want to have their own business.
Because I do think that's a big thing, bro. Like you come here, you don't have the degree, you can't speak English, like you have all these things against you. You're like, what I'm gonna do? Go paint houses because that's what I know.
Yeah, and that makes money too, bro.
A lot of money.
As soon as they start, and I feel like also like foreign people, they love taking on responsibility on behalf of others.
True.
You know what I mean? Like they're like, oh, like you're my parent, like you helped me come to this country, like I got you, like I'm gonna take care of you, I'm gonna get you a house, I'm gonna get you this, I'm gonna get you that. And then with more responsibility comes more payments, with more payments comes more work that needs to be done. So they get kind of like stuck in this loop of like, I gotta be working 24/7 because I gotta take care of all these people that I love, you know?
But do you not feel that like Americans are like in that boat too? Like they got people they gotta take care of.
I feel like some Americans are super successful, bro. So like, it's hard to like compare.
Yeah.
But I would say like, if you look at average, as long as someone is foreign and speaks the language, they're like a weapon. You know what I mean?
Agreed.
Like they're dangerous
Agreed.
because they have like a hunger inside them that is like, because like the challenge of leaving your home and coming to a foreign country is scary as is. You know what I mean? So the fact that they have the balls to do that tells me that they have the balls to fucking go crazy in business.
I think Hungary is definitely like a huge one. Remember that building over there?
Yep. Eric's OG office.
Yeah.
Eric's not watching this vlog.
But the third partner that was in the insurance business was actually right there, so it was like 2 minutes away from our office. And I think he actually got like, well, almost got like robbed here, didn't he? At this Publix. So he always like got a rollie on, a full chain, and he's always flexing. So obviously you're an easy target. What you getting, mashed potatoes for real?
Yeah.
Silence for less. I wear pride on my chest, white string vest. 2 parts Riney and Brown in this old thing. Here is my sound and I might be the best. Wake car elevated from the toes, touch ground. I'm about, I'm alive in the den. HMD plus me made beats so feeding the pain, can't find me again. Never been beat, never defeated. Them man wanna be G's, I just retreat from him. Ken Cole big as a tree, but he can eat, but he bench hold WV like it's a breeze block. Memories of the past, good ones stay alive.
So the second one for this video is definitely hunger, because most people that are pretty comfortable in life, they'll go through life living a decent life. Like you'll have a normal job, you'll have like a normal life, which there's nothing wrong with that. But when you have true hunger, like you're always trying to push to the next level. And I think the reason most people that are either foreign or kind of have some trauma in their life, they're hungry because they want to like either prove themselves or prove the people around them. Because like our parents, when they came to the States, they're like, go be a lawyer or a doctor because that's like a secure job. And us having a conversation with them saying, listen, I don't want to be a doctor. I want to start my own business. Like the most like impactful day that like I had was like when my mom's like, all right, I see that you're winning. I see you're doing good. Like, I'm proud of you. Keep on doing what you're doing. All the way up to that point, to them, it seems like you're chasing something that isn't secure, which I understand. But like, we kind of realize that like in America, in order for you to have money, like you need to have a business. Like Christian was just telling me a story where like he pulled up with a Lambo and someone came up to him. They're like, what do you do? He's like, oh, I run a marketing company. He's like, what do you do? And he's like, oh, I'm a physician. So the fact that like a doctor is literally asking us what do we do for a living, it just showcases that the regular path in life isn't the most successful path. And with us, like always trying to prove ourselves and like our friends and our family and like the fact that we have self-respect, we're not willing to have like the basic job. We're not willing to just get through life. We're not willing to be homeless. Like you won't ever catch a Bosnian being homeless. Even like the trailer homes, like in America, like these people were literally born in America. They knew the language like fluently, and yet Bosnians came here and they're living better than people in trailer homes. Nothing against trailer homes, but I'm just like trying to showcase how when you're hungry enough to keep on leveling up, that's what allows us to be successful in America. Like it can be on a point where like, okay, I'm running a business, I want to level up, but even like in careers, usually Bosnians are like in a high level position. They're not just like the lowest level position within a company. Usually they're hungry and they're trying to progress and get promoted and get promoted and get promoted until they're like at a high level. So hunger is definitely one of the things that separates foreigners and people that have like any trauma in their life, where that pushes them no matter what. Even when they're down and unmotivated, hunger kicks back in and they're like, all right, let's keep on grinding, let's keep on pushing. Even when everything is like stacked against us, we're like, let's keep on pushing because I'm not comfortable where I am right now and I want to be at the next level.
Gen Tech in the Amazon startup in the garage.
Amazon?
Yep.
Well, we started at the high-rise building. What up, bro? I know you're in the vlog already, but I don't think I ever introduced you legitly. And this is the newest addition to the Gentech family. Semid, aka Sema.
The GOAT.
He's truly like a salesperson, but he likes to have the word specialist somewhere in there.
Growth specialist.
So his title a little bit changes every single day. But today's video is about why you think foreigners and people that like went through trauma are successful in America. And Semid is Bosnian, if you guys haven't figured it out. So what are your thoughts?
I think we've been given an opportunity that we can grow at a different level. So we take advantage of that. If we were gifted something, we want to take advantage of an opportunity. So we're not going to let it go to waste. We've seen our parents struggle, and we don't want that to go down generations for us. So, you know, we want to make sure we're able to provide for a family in a different way, and never have to go through that struggle again.
Agreed. By the way, congrats on your deal right now.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Let's get the next one.
On to the next.
What up, bro?
On to the next.
On
So
to the
I'm
next.
the spoiled American they're talking about, bro.
The spoiled American? You are spoiled, bro.
Last Friday of 2024.
He's about to get his ass whooped. So if you feel like that stuff resonates with you, that's awesome, because you automatically have the hunger that allows everyone to kind of like grow. But if you're watching this and like you're like, oh, it's cool that foreigners have this hunger, and it's cool when like people that had trauma in their life have like this hunger, but like I don't have that. What can I do to kind of build this hunger in me? And the biggest thing that I can recommend is finding what will allow you to be uncomfortable. Because if you're comfortable, meaning you grew up in a nice family, you have money like lined up, you have like a decent job, whatever, but you're looking to change your life, find things that will just make you uncomfortable, where it's like, yeah, I'm comfortable, but like I want this or I want that. And then when you have a clear vision, a clear goal, that pushes you. Because even me, there's stages in my life where like I'm comfortable, like business is good, family is good, life is good, like everything is good, and the hunger somewhat like dies out until I set like new goals, and until like I'm like yeah, life is good, but like I want to fix this, like I want to level up this, because sometimes we also get content. So we have to make sure that our situation is either are we content or are we just comfortable, and understanding those two differences is also important. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys don't mind sharing what your thoughts are and like what pushes you to kind of like scale and grow, and like what you think allows people to be successful, because this is like the formula that I've been exposed to, but it's not the only formula. There's a lot of successful people that aren't foreign, that haven't experienced trauma, and they have amazing companies, you know, like these like multi-million and billion-dollar companies. Sometimes they come from like good families that went to private schools and all that, but I'm just sharing like my experience of being a foreigner and being successful outside of, you know, your comfort zone. But I do appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.